welcome to the next unboxing. Let's get started with some fishes. Dumbo-eared, assorted female guppies. Here's a new kind of guppy we've never brought in before. These are called grass red male guppies. Interesting. There's a new guppy I've never seen before. Yellow grass male guppy. Beautiful pattern. There's some more female Dumbo-eared. Restocking on some red dwarf grommies. Beautiful colors.
How much is this, Takara?
Up next I have small clown loaches. Someone asked me for small clown loaches. Much more affordable. Nice and healthy. Schooling warm water. We got some large clown loaches. Got small ones and large ones, so I don't have any mediums. I only have small and large clown loaches because we sold our extra large clown loaches, so I gotta grow some out. But always have a few sizes here. Here we have some brilliant head Rummy-nosed tetra. There's some blue mosaic male guppies. Okay, restocking on some blue tetra. Blue tetra, Cochin's tetra. Some neon tetra. Restocking on some clown killifish. Restocking on some green neon tetra. Green neon tetra. They do not have any of the red on them. Albino blue diamond discus. Albino blue diamond discus. There is a pigeon blood discus. Juvenile. There's a beautiful yellow pigeon blood discus. Wow, look at that. No peppering. Beautiful. Also called the yellow panda. Little sunshine. We'll take a bite out of it. Looks like a little lemon pie. Leopard spotted discus. Juvenile. Okay, here's a new betta we've never brought in before. These are female double-tail bettas. Female double-tail bettas. Basically, I want to call them butt bettas because they have what looks like a butt. Two little humps on the back. And they're called double-tail female bettas. Pretty awesome. Never seen this. All different assortments, colors available. Show you one more specimen of this beautiful double tail female betta.
Any particular preferred source?
Nice little female koi betta. Oh, it's got one white eye and one black eye. Cool. Of course, it's gonna turn around as I turn. There it is. See? One white eye and one black eye. I just gotta show one more specimen. Look at these butt bettas. These females are stunning. I mean, the color range is crazy. I've never seen these before. Double tail female bettas. I mean, there's so many different colors. I'm not showing all of them so to surprise you, make you come in and see for yourself. These are cool. These are new, head of the curve. It'll be fun for breeding project to make some cool bettas from this. Yep. Restocking on some Super Delta Dumboed eared mixed female bettas. Those Dumbos are something else. Show one more healthy specimen of the female Super Delta Dumbo eared mixed betta fish. Mouthful. We also have some crown tail female betta. There is a female crown tail betta fish. There is a gold roseline sharks, super rare gold roseline sharks. Wow. Alright, restocking on one of my favorite active larger size pleco. These get about 7 to 9 inches. This is your L75 yellow spotted parapleco. Beautiful specimen. Look at those dots. That's a good looking pleco. And they're not shy at all. They love staying out in the middle of the tank. And look at the gaping hole. Just pinch that for a minute. Another beautiful healthy spin of L75 parapleco. Alright, here is a fish that desperately needs to hurry up and get out of the bag. Super rare. This is a clown knifefish, but not just any clown knifefish. This is not your albino. This is called a gold clown knifefish. As you can see, it's very big. Probably pushing 10 plus inches. I mean, they get huge. This is a gold clown knifefish. Well, here's a pleco that's rare, and it is a true dwarf pleco, so it only gets 3 inches. And we've had it many times before. I don't see it in most stores. I haven't had anyone figure out how to breed them yet. Anyway, the reason why I'm talking about it before I show it is because it's a kind of a unique situation. Well, as I explain it here, this is a L239 blue pennake pleco. Well, what's crazy is they recently realized that it is not part of the pennake family, so it should be renamed. It's actually closely related to the gold nugget pleco. So beautiful blue color. L239 blue pennant pleco, which they only get 3 inches. And what's awesome about them, for rare pleco, they're algae grazers and they're warmer water. So if you have like a discus tank and you're at 86 degrees and your bristlenose plecos are dying because they can't handle that heat, they need 78 degrees, and then you're starting to get algae and you're wondering what to do about it, try one of these, L239 blue pennant pleco. Okay, here is a super rare top dwelling fish for your community tank. Hopefully you don't have too small of a fish if you do want these, but here is your African butterfly fish. See how they're just floating at the top of the bag? They look like miniature arowanas with wings. African butterfly fish. Very cool oddball. Here we have some gold head electric blue rams. Gold head electric blue rams. Here we have glass knife fish. Glass knife fish. Long fin, green dragon, bristlenose plecos. Nice long fins. Nice. Another example of beautiful green dragon, long fin, bristlenose pleco. These things have fins longer than the body. Here's a bichir we've never brought in before. Cute little baby. This one here is called the marbled bichir. Marbled bichir. Alright, here's a super rare fish we've never brought in before, and I've never heard of them. They it's part of the well, let me try to pronounce this. Mastacumbolus greshoffi. Mastacumbolus greshoffi are part of the tire track eel family. These are from Africa, from the Congo. There's 2 of them here. They will get about 13 inches. You're looking for a unique oddball. Here's one that probably nobody has that you know of. Very cool. Come check out all the eels we got. Definitely have a few types, and this one is a super rare one. I've never seen it in any store, that's for sure. And since we're on the subject of crazy rare eels, for the freshwater hobby, other than your probably common tire track eel, zigzag spiny eel, Those are the more common ones. Beautiful, nothing wrong with those, and we get those too. But if you're really into those type of fish and you're just looking for something super unique like the last two, here's a new one that we've never brought in before and I've never heard of either, which is also from the Congo. Now this one gets a little bit bigger. So we'll get about 17 plus inches instead of 13. So a little bit bigger. So maybe a 75 gallon, maybe a nice 55. Anyways, it's got awesome pattern. Mastacumbolus conjicus. Mastacumbolus conjicus. It's also part of the tracheals. I should be saying family, the tracheal family. Yeah. Very cool. This would be a good time to kind of explain what's in the background that you're seeing, and that is a 180 gallon acrylic aquarium with an FX6 filter, 2 large aquarium co-op sponge filters, 2 PVC 4-inch chunks of pipe as for homes, nice piece of wood in the center there. That beautiful schooling fish right there are the lemon fin barbs. These are your bala sharks. Those are cigar barbs. Those are striped silver dollars, barred silver dollars, also called the blue hook silver dollar. And this fish in the middle that's on the wood there is a red devil cichlid. The big cichlid that's hiding in the back with the big spot there behind the wood, that is a pearl spot cichlid, also called the Geophagus brasiliensis from Brazil. They do get about 12 to 14 plus inches in the wild. That beautiful bichir right there, that is one of the rarest bichirs you can get, which that's a telgesai. Telgesais get about 14 to 20 inches, and I don't know if you've looked online, but they're well over $500. Super rare. We have all kind of bichirs. I will, on our Facebook business page, I put a list of all of the rare puffers species that are available before I post them on the web, as in on the website, so that they can become available to the local customers first, and then once the website is up and running, obviously those fish will be sold there, so the store won't be holding as many rare fish, because they will be selling online kind of all over the country and all over the world too. So I don't know, it's like at least 10 species of bichirs here. Let's see what else is in there. Just kind of explain as they swim by. Of course, this beautiful fish down here gets about 14 inches, and that is the Sexa fasciatus. It is part of the tetra family. You can usually only have one in the tank. It's beautiful gold with black stripes with a red tail. Looks like a giant clown loach. This fish here is called the coal grunter. It's basically an Australian perch, also called the black grunter. They get about 9 inches. They're aggressive. So this is more of a aggressive style tank. Here you have a nice tiger Oscar, big school of bala sharks. What else is in there? There's a wolffish in there. In this one here, there are 2 reticulated pom-pom knifefish from Africa. They get huge. They get like 3+ feet. There's 2 in there, and then there's also a black wolffish in there. And recently, the black wolffish decided to attack the 6th silver dollar, which was the smallest one, bit off the back section of his tail, which is the first time he's ever bit another fish. So he's been very socialized. I mean, a wolffish is not supposed to be kept with anything, but he's about 10 inches now, 8 inches. They get about 2 feet. They can get about 24 inches. This black wolffish that I'm talking about. And he's, since he was 2 inches, he's been with everybody in here. So he didn't understand his powers, and now he's older and he's figured it out. I must have, took an extra day of not feeding. He got hungry and he definitely made a meal out of one of the silver dollars, which is frustrating because now I got to get him out of here and move him in a different tank so he doesn't hurt anybody else, now that he knows he has a very powerful jaw and can take chunks out of fish like he did. Anyways, so that's the fun part about keeping monster fish, just trying to keep them all alive and happy together. And there's a Burmese python eel that's super rare in here, and there might be some other fish, but you'll have to come look. All right, the next fish we've never brought him this species I've never brought in before to the store. I've actually never seen him in person. I've known about him. It's part of the Leporonus family. And the Leporonus family, probably the most common one I can think of is probably the one you guys know is the strawberry Leporonus. We also have lipstick Leporonus. We also have banded Leporonus. And this is one of the rarest ones I've ever seen, and I think the most beautiful. But look at this beautiful, healthy specimen. That is a red banded Leporonus. Red banded Leporonus. And I got one more because of how rare they are. Obviously when they get happy they'll get very red. Red banded Leporonus. Kind of a fish you don't keep with multiple numbers. You usually only have one of these in your tank. They do get big. How big, I don't remember, but I know they get over a foot, if you're wondering. Alright, here is also one of the most rarest bichers out there, other than the Telgesai. This one also gets around, well, actually, they don't get as big as the others. This one gets only about 12 inches, 12 to 14 inches in the wild. This is a decent sized specimen. This is one of the most recently discovered bichers from Africa. This one is one of the upper jaw bichers. You can see how their upper jaw sticks out farther than the bottom. You're saying to yourself, what kind is that? What is that? Well, let me try to pronounce it, but this is a Mokele Mbembe. Mokele Mbembe bicher. Mokele Mbembe bicher. Very cool. Very unique. All right, here are some fish that were missing from this amazing, super rare list of pufferfish. This is a Congo puffer. Congo puffer. Ambush predators, they burrow, super cute. It's like only 1 inch. Smallest one I've ever seen. Smallest Congo puffer is only 1 inch. They get about 6 inches. Crazy predator. And I see my hand up there, you can see. This is a fish you do not have tank mates with. They have razor sharp beaks and they can kill a fish 4 times its size just by Swiss cheesing it to death, literally taking chunks out until the fish dies. So this is a, you know, tank only fish. Like it's just this fish. So you have to really like puffers and be dedicated to get something like this. But they are pretty popular amongst the puffer lovers like me. This is a beautiful Congo puffer. Excited to add that to our list. And after that, we got a crazy, amazing orange Congo puffer. Orange Congo puffer is a rare variation of the Congo puffer, and they are found more orange in the wild. The other one is more greenish. Orange Congo puffer, also a nice little juvenile. So there you have it. 2 super rare puffers to add to our crazy, and I will update the puffer list if you're looking for it. Just follow our Eurofish Aquatics Facebook business page and you will see the updated list of many species of puffers for freshwater and brackish. Okay, well, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, we did restock on plants. I am gonna run a sale on tissue cultures for the weekend. Most of the tissue cultures that I sell for $20, I'm gonna put them on sale for the weekend, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this weekend, for $10. So half off basically. And if you buy 5 of them, I'll give you the 6th one free. That's our tissue cultures. What brand? Well, they're custom made for us. I don't buy the Tropica, or I haven't had good luck with the name brand ones, or the ones with the white cups and they kind of have like a white header background. I just haven't had luck with those, so I get really nice custom made tissue cultures in their own special cups, and looks really nice, and they're high quality, and they're in special gel, and yeah, so come check those out. Lots of plants. And last but not least, here is, since we're this kind of part of the unboxing is like a theme of monster fish background. We do carry crazy monsters. These are like the medium baby monsters we have. I mean, by the way, these cigar barbs get 3.5 feet. They're like, I got them at 3 inches. They're 6 inches maybe a month later, month and a half, and it's to go along with the 2 that I rescued that are now pushing 20 inches, and there's only 2 of them, so I bought 4 more to finish the school, since there are schooling fish. Even though they're monster fish, I'm still keeping them correct. So anyway, here's the monster catfish for you. This is a crazy, look at the size of that mouth. Gulper catfish. Gulper catfish are called gulper catfish because they gulp down other fish. This thing is crazy. They only get about 10-12 inches, but don't let that fool you. They can eat a fish as big as they are. Sometimes they try and eat fish even bigger than themselves, and their bellies will inflate into a giant circle, like even like is that dramatic, and they'll just sit on and kind of turn when they've eaten one of your fish. So So if you do get this fish, just understand that there cannot be anything in there same size or smaller. This is it's called a gulper catfish for a reason. Alright, appreciate you guys. Always looking forward to seeing you on the next unboxing.